l'ambassadrice, pour votre discours qui montre combien la relation entre la France et le Nigeria est forte et multiforme. Thank you, Madame Ambassadrice, for your speech, which showcased the strength of the bilateral relation between France and Nigeria. Permettez-moi maintenant d'accueillir sur scène Madame Laurence MONMAYRANT, Consule générale de France à Lagos. As we proceed with the program, I would like to call on stage the Consule générale de France, Mrs. Laurence MONMAYRANT.
Good evening, Mrs. Salou Deyin, Secretary to the State Government, Madame l'Ambassadrice, dear colleague, diplomats, dear Professor Wale Soyinka, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, chers compatriotes, je suis très heureuse de vous accueillir à l'Alliance française pour la deuxième année consécutive pour ce grand moment de notre vie nationale, notre 14 juillet, que nous fêtons à Lagos le 15 juillet pour que Madame l'Ambassadrice puisse se joindre à nous. It is a great honor to have you for the celebration of our National Day here in Lagos. Our cooperation with Lagos is strong, and your presence, Mrs. Salou Deyin, is strong and highlights the significance of these ties between France and Lagos. In Lagos, we enjoy the presence of all the French ecosystem to help further strengthen our ties in every way, for business and entrepreneurship, but also for the expansion of cultural ties. My colleagues from the embassy departments present here have not relented in keeping the momentum and the continuous growth in our cooperation. A lot has happened during the last year. I will not cite all initiatives, but let me mention a few of them. As the ambassador just mentioned, you heard about the opening of a branch by Access Bank in Paris. We have representative of Access Bank here with us tonight, and I wish to commend the Nigerian and the French teams who have made this come true. It surely showcases the attractivity of France as a key, like you mentioned, Mrs. Ambassador, as a key financial place for business in Europe and towards the African continent. In culture, you're all aware of the creativity of Nigerian youth, and this is why we are committed to promoting their talent. In animation, our cultural department has been instrumental in helping some of them scale up their creation work. As our ambassador has just said, it led to their participation at the Annecy Animation Festival, where our Minister of Culture even went to greet them at the Nigerian stand. This is definitely something we can be proud of. Last but not least, the French International School in Lagos continues to expand to be able to welcome up to 800 pupils once the renovation and construction works are over next year. And of course, I've seen it during the last 4 years. Well, during these last 4 years, the French Alliance Mike Adenuga Center has become a key place for Nigerian artists and lovers of the French language. Congratulations to the Alliance, this is a great achievement. So these are only a few examples, but they speak for our strong commitment towards Nigerian youth, women, entrepreneurs, artists. And this is exactly what we could showcase during the visit of Minister of State Chrysoula Zakharopoulou in Lagos last May. She even had a meeting and a tour with Lassois and Lamata to better understand what the French Development Agency is doing in Lagos with Lagos Waterways and with Lagos Transportation Agency to help Lagos further develop its own intermodal transport system. Minister of State Zakharopoulou also signed a memorandum of understanding with Lagos State to encourage the teaching of the French language. So again, we have so many cooperation. The French community entertains very dynamic ties with Nigerian partners, and we are really delighted to host them tonight. Of course, to have this relation grow, people need to travel both ways. And this is part of our consular mission to issue visas. And what we notice is a continuous growth in the number of applications. This year's figures will exceed the ones of the previous years. This is good news for our economic relations, and we do our best to meet the demand. I wish to say a few words to my fellow nationals before I switch again to English. Chers compatriotes, tout d'abord, je vous souhaite une excellente fête nationale ce soir. Je saisis cette occasion pour vous dire tout l'honneur qui a été le mien de vous servir à la tête du Consulat général de France à Lagos. Notre communauté est de taille modeste, à peine 1000 personnes, mais soudée et solidaire, résiliente et déterminée. Parce que choisir le Nigeria n'est pas un choix intuitif au départ, mais assurément le bon choix. Je souhaite vous remercier de votre action dans vos domaines respectifs, que vous soyez journaliste, dirigeant d'entreprise ou agent de l'État. Vous contribuez chacun à votre manière à l'épanouissement de notre relation avec le Nigeria. Vous participez à mieux faire connaître le Nigeria en France. C'est un travail constant, mais qui progresse bien. Au moment où ma mission se termine, après 4 ans, je peux vous dire combien la volonté de vous servir du mieux possible avec mon équipe a toujours été notre priorité, y compris dans les moments difficiles. Le consulat n'a pas fermé un seul jour pendant la crise sanitaire de la Covid. Nous avons aussi toujours eu à cœur de veiller à votre sécurité. Vous pouvez compter sur une équipe motivée qui fait honneur à notre pays et je souhaite ici les en remercier chaleureusement. Cette équipe vous accueillera à l'avenir dans de meilleures conditions grâce à la rénovation tant attendue de nos locaux au consulat qui commencera l'an prochain. Madame l'ambassadrice, je souhaite vous dire tout le plaisir qui a été le mien d'exercer ces fonctions de consul général à Lagos pendant 4 ans. Je tiens à vous remercier vivement de votre soutien, ainsi que du soutien de vos équipes à l'ambassade. Nous avons toujours travaillé en bonne collaboration. Je garderai d'excellents souvenirs de cette affectation passionnante. Let me continue in English. Before closing my remarks, I wish to extend my gratitude to my team in Lagos and to the embassy. As the end of my assignment is drawing near, it is time to say how much I felt privileged to be Consul General in Lagos. Here, I have been blessed to meet fantastic people. Lagos was my first choice, and believe me, it sounded very counterintuitive to many people around me. But Lagos has an energy which has definitely been up to my expectations and even beyond. Nigeria deserves being better known for its good stories, because there are so many interesting things going on here. There is no doubt I will be missing you all, but be sure that I will keep a piece of Nigeria, and especially Lagos, in my heart. So I know there'll be a lot of emotion when I leave, but the good news is that I'm sure I will meet Nigerians wherever I'm posted now, so this is the good news at least. My successor, Mr. Laurent Favier, who is now Deputy Head of Mission at our embassy in Mali, will take office in September. I've had the opportunity to meet him in Paris in June and to describe him the pleasure he will have to interact with you, and he's already looking forward to meeting you. So before I finish, I wish to thank all my team at the consulate for their hard work all year round, and especially to make this event successful. Please give them a round of applause. Et enfin, je souhaite remercier nos fournisseurs et nos sponsors qui sont nombreux, comme vous pouvez le voir ce soir, qui ont permis aussi la tenue de cet événement. So, many thanks again, Mrs. Salou Moudaïn, for making us the honor to be with us tonight and to represent the governor, for taking the time to come and celebrate our National Day with us. We feel deeply honored, and it shows how strongly committed Lagos State is to our relation. Je termine ici mon propos en vous souhaitant à tous une bonne fête nationale, Happy National Day, and enjoy our reception.